Hello everyone, welcome back to Medieval 2. Now, this is, ironically enough, the Holy Roman campaign. Now, it's rather strange because they're not that holy, they ain't Roman. So I'm not sure if I should call it the Teutonic campaign, the German campaign, I really don't know. Anyway, here's our king. Hello king. No, that's actually family member, our king's in there. Emperor Heinrich the Chivalrous. But the trouble is, he's kind of been blocked off from going anywhere sort of that way. Because we've, you know, if you look down here, you can see we kind of pinned in a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I've got to go over and get, there's a mission, I think. Here we go. Zagreb, which is there. So what we're going to do, put that guy in there. And then we're going to drop him off on the way to Zagreb. Mein Kaiser indeed. And then we'll just check to see where that is. There we go, that's where it is. And then we shall send our little friend that way. There we go. That's where he's going to go. So that's his next turn. And there's not many people there, so we should do okay with a few archers and stuff like that. So anyway, we've taken Frankfurt. Now those are Polish there. And here's our large army. So you can see essentially our large army cannot be retrained because we don't really have the money for it. We've only got 163. But, so there's our merchant, and he's going to be moving over to get iron, which is a valuable resource. Now, we could move over to the Burgundian rebels over here. But, you can see these guys are somewhat damaged. So I really want to try and retrain them. Now, what I could do is I could move these guys from here to there. Now, I'll granted it will take 2 turns to get there, but then they'll be included with the ballista, which will be helpful. And it also means then that we will be able to essentially refresh and retrain them, and then use them to go after the Metz, which is the, you know, the Motte and Bailey down here. So that's essentially the direction we're going to go. Now, obviously, let's see what army we've got here. There's Otto von Kassel, and you can see here, yeah, peasant archers, all that kind of stuff. So this is kind of like the main recruiting area. And we've got a bowyer and a mustering hall, which is quite nice. Now, the only drawback, do we have the bowyer? We've got ballistas. Let's have a look, see what we can make. So we've got brothel, communal farming, and all the rest of it. So it might be that we need to convert to a castle, because if you notice, that's a wooden castle. And so there's the bowyer there. So we've also got another army over here. Good combination of mounted sergeants and other things. So we could conceivably use him, Prince Henry, to go up against those guys, but I don't think there's enough forces in there. Oh, they can also create bowyers as well because they're a castle. Fantastic. So we can then start purchasing some more of those. But what we're going to do is see how much money we get the next run. So there you go, 1850. That's not too bad. Let's go on to the next turn.
The trap is set, Kaiser. Ready to ambush.
I don't want you to ambush. Shut up. Interesting. So we are currently militarily the most powerful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Forward. Today's journey is over.
Now, options wise, let's get a lot more archers into this area, and then put some mailed knights in it and some mounted sergeants. So that's going to be where the majority of our army is going to come from. We'll also use this army, and we'll also just create some town militia in there. We're not going to do much else with it. It's only a town with a wooden wall. We are going to want to actually upgrade it at some point, probably to a castle, but it's so expensive. That's the problem. So yeah. And then you can obviously look at the building browser here. So there's the castle and there's towns and all the rest of it. So, you know, large cities, but then castles give you certain benefits. So what I've got to do is choose kind of where my towns are going to be. So like here, the town, and then where my castles are going to remain. So the castles really want to remain sort of on the outskirts of the territory, to basically protect the territory. So
Kaiser.
let's get that silver mines in.
Mein Kaiser.
Let's go and attack people.
We shall defeat them for you, mein Kaiser. Ja, Kaiser. We lay siege at once.
Let's see if we can starve them out.
Supporting, Kaiser.
Might work. We'll wait and see. Let's go on to the next turn. As you can see, plenty of recruitment here. And spear militia at Bologna. Bologna, or whatever the hell you call it. Bologna. Now, he is a Viennese diplomat. You see these guys here. That's another town, yeah. So those guys there. Let's see, what can we retrain? There we go. And then what I think we will do is we'll put in another ballista as well. So they're training. And all these guys you see here are all continuing to build. So I would guess in a turn or two, we should have a good situation. Now, what I'm thinking is put those two in, because they will start to improve things. You can see obviously improve roads and trade, and obviously improve food production. Now obviously, let's see, Frankfurt is looking good. Now, let's see. That's expensive. We'll have to wait and see. Now, we'll put that as an equal. And just keep that balanced. So, we've got a guy in there, as you can see. The army. Now, the town watch. We've already got the town watch, I think. Well, we got the militia. Which is this guy here. So, what we need is something to kind of just recruit people. I think we might be able to go for those two. So let's go for, whoops, not that one. Let's go for that one. We'll stick that in as well. So, just trying to improve those things. So, let's move on to the next turn. They might come out and fight us on this turn. There we go. Oh. "95 men versus 366. I think we'll fight this.
Form up, men, and face the Kaiser's enemies.
Against Croatian rebels, no less. This has potential. Indeed it does.
Units, await my command.
Okay, so what we've got is we've got these two sections here of archers, so we shall spread them out in the loose formation. And what have they got? Axemen and archer militia. So let's bring the spearmen out. Run. Set them as number one. Engage him. Right, let's get those guys in to attack that lot. Let's send these guys around the back here.
Our men are winning the battle.
Get them, lads.
And victory is ours. Our men are under attack. We must act now.
Come on, then. Let's go. Let's get those guys in to attack that lot. Go on, fellas. Let's move up the arch. Move up the archers, yeah.
Thank the Lord. Our men have slain the enemy general.
Damn good thing too.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Move up, fellas.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. The Reich shows its obvious superiority through victory.
We only lost 71 men. But the point is that we did the mission, which is essentially what we're after. We shall occupy the settlement.
The Reich's forces. Splitting the troops, Kaiser. The Reich has conquered.
So there we go. We now have Zagreb. And we get mission success and 4 units of mailed knights at the capital. Now, I wonder if that's there. No. I'm guessing it's there. Oh, baby!
Your will.
My will? My will is many things. So what we'll do is we'll send these guys over to here.
Kaiser. Ja, mein Kaiser.
And send those guys over to there.
Orders, Kaiser.
And this guy here.
Forward.
So basically, those 4 mailed knights we're sending over to work with this lot, which is great. Now, you can see here all these guys in the process of being retranned, so to speak. So you can see we're going to build... okay. No, we've got to retrain that one, haven't we? Duh, idiot. Idiot. Because we've got to get them back up to the numbers, so... That's looking okay. Now, so we have Zagreb here,
Ja, Kaiser.
and we can also then
Ja, Kaiser.
send this guy back here. Now, the advantage of having Zagreb... Ooh, is that gold? That looks like possibly gold. That could potentially be very
Fleet ready.
lucrative.
Full sails.
So we'll
Crossing
sniff him
anchor
around.
until
Oh,
morning, mein Kaiser.
Venetian army neutral. So, under the circumstances... it's a town, isn't it? Wooden palisade, land clearance, Motte and Bailey. Convert to a castle. Yep, there we go. So, they... No units can be retrained, so we need to keep an eye on that. Sicily and Venice. So, peasant archers in Staufen. And Frankfurt, retrained, good. Construction, dirt roads in Staufen and Prague, so we're starting to improve. Ah, fair and rule, thank you. Heinricus von Heidelberg, no less. So, wonderful name, and there we go. So we're going to have, we're starting to kind of make at least decent money in this regard. So, I wonder...
Orders, Kaiser.
Those guys can be disbanded, because I really don't need them anymore. Now, I can construct nothing, so I shall move on to the next turn. Now, the only drawback is Prague, as an army, is susceptible. but we are building things like a town watch, so... Aha! Hello, Venice. What pray do you want? Dietrich von Saxony. Promising commander, very loyal, dutifully religious. Promising commander. Age 26, that's quite good. But he's not a good commander, so we've got to get him in there and start doing the commanding, but he's going to be very loyal. So we'll take him. And you can see there, the money is starting to do okay. Sicily and Milan, another one. More archers, more retraining. Phantasmagorical. Get them in there. Them in there. Them in there. And there we go. 5. Oh, actually, that's too many units of mailed knights. I wonder if I've actually... Yeah, I've started to take away a little bit too many there, but never mind. Never mind. This will be a good combination force in which I can actually use. Let's see. Mailed knights. Yeah, we're going to build some more mailed knights. So, what we'll then do is we shall deal with these guys here. Well, actually, we'll wait till the next turn because we won't have the movement ability. So, those guys are building more ballistas. Now, is that a full army? No. Let's take that ballista and put him down there. So, give him a little bit of ability to do evil things. Now, so look at the building browser. So, castle. Where is it gone? So there's the barracks. Okay. Ballista maker, catapult maker. Okay, so it needs to be a minor city. And we're currently a large town. So that means if we were to then... we've got to increase it. So before we can get the catapult, we've got to increase the size of the town. Let's put some dirt roads in there as well. So, we'll keep those guys there. Those guys are doing okay. Let's move on. Gretchen von Maren. So, Gretchen von Maren. And Dietrich von Saxony. There we go. Reinforced region, Prague. Okay. That's fair. Can't argue with that. What have we got armies-wise here? Let us send those 2 horse to there. There we go. Gretchen has married. Milan and Venice. God, Venice is making a lot of alliances right now. And you can see here, Stauffen has got some more mailed knights. And they're going to be on the outside. But that's fine. Because what we're going to do is put them into there. And then send them over to there. So these guys will swap positions. And we shall move them to there. He can go to there. Oh, no, we can't wait. We can't wait. Sorry, fellas. As the French are starting to get into the area, so we've got to deal with that. Good, that's been dealt with. End of term report. Yeah, we can see we're spending money. New mission. At least 4 units, so we shall have to pick and choose what we send. I'm thinking those 2 as well, because they're a little low in numbers, so let's end that turn. And then Venice there is trying to offer me some kind of deal, I guess. Okay, Hungary as well, princess from Hungary.
Greetings. I come bearing word.
What? Except or be attacked what? Give us 220 florins or we will attack. Ah, screw you guys.
This is wonderful. Goodbye.
Yeah, I won't forget it either,
forward
you
to our
dicks.
next meeting.
Mein Kaiser? Kaiser! Forward!
Ah, screw it.
Ja, Kaiser. Marching to battle. Besieging settlement, Kaiser.
So we'll maintain that siege
Orders, Kaiser.
and get them to
Today's
join there.
journey is over.
Milan, making loads of... Oh, thank you. Yeah. So we're still militarily the biggest danger right now.
Kaiser!
Mounted sergeants, how lovely.
Ja, mein Kaiser!
Yeah, get in there, yeah.
March!
And you guys can go to there,
Forward! Ja,
and you
mein
guys
Kaiser!
can go to there.
Ja!
So that should increase the protection for that. Now, ooh, a Venetian family member. How wonderful. Okay.
Ja!
Yeah. So, the question is, how long can they actually hold out for? 3 turns. So, I'm going to use that turn to get them in there and then basically wait for them, force them to surrender. There's no point me sacrificing men in this needless challenge. Ooh. Gunter Zern. Is there anybody else where we need a commander? Let's send little Gunter
Hail, mein Kaiser! Resting
over to here.
noble Kaiser.
So, yeah. This flipping Hungarian bint took some of my money. And, yeah. Basically threatened me saying, give us money or we'll attack you. And unfortunately for them, I have a very, very long memory. And I have a lot of patience. So let's just say that those guys are going to get beaten with a very, very big stick.
Orders, Kaiser. Ja, Kaiser. Full sails. Course plotted.
So we're just sniffing around looking
We will
for...
make it no further this day, Kaiser.
Oh, Papal States, diplomat from the Papes. Now, oh, that's a good point actually. If I send my boat back,
Ja, Kaiser.
I can get my king,
Dropping anchor until morning.
and that's only 2 turns. I can get my king
We will make it no further this day.
back into our territory and at least have him in a safe position. Maybe back in Frankfurt, or possibly, yeah, Frankfurt might be a good position to have our king, or maybe in Nuremberg. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Anyway, next turn, I think. Oh god, Vienna, stop handing me that goddamn thing. I don't know if it's a but. Oh, rebels, no less.
An honor, Kaiser.
Indeed, as it should be. Get in there.
Forward.
Now, that's going to be interesting because that...
Gone. You are not mein Kaiser. Come and face the might of the Reich, coward.
So, let's see. What can we build? We can build nothing there. That's a worry. Byzantine Empire and Venice have had wars. Can town watch in Prague, which is helpful. And we're doing okay monetarily, so... we shall wait and see what happens.
Your will. Ja.
So they're now part of that army. The only drawback is that they've got lots of cavalry but not much foot, which could be an issue. However, what could also be an issue is this guy.
Ja. Ja, mein Kaiser.
Now, if I move Leopold out,
Holy Kaiser. Orders, Kaiser.
and this guy out as well,
Let us strike, Kaiser. Marching.
maybe we can
Hail,
put the
mein
2 together
Kaiser. Who to crush, Kaiser?
and then crush that guy. Because at the moment we don't have any ability. Let's build that in 2 turns. Maybe we can build it before they decide to attack us. We'll wait and see. Anyway.
Yeah, fleet ready. Nein, the fleet cannot go there.
What? Oh,
Cannot
for
sail
God's
there,
sake.
Kaiser. Are you sure, Kaiser?
Get the hell out of my way, man. Oh, here we go. There's Florence, Italian rebels. So, let's get some spear militia in with our king, I think. We might have to send some more forces down to assist him. But we're limited to where we can go. Because Venice have got that little section there. But we'll have to wait and see what happens anyway. Let's see, because... oh, goodness me, Milanese army? What the hell are they doing here?
Mein Kaiser?
That's a bit of a worry. Wonder if they're in danger of going for that. Let's move
Ja, mein Kaiser.
him over to there.
Today's march ends here, Kaiser.
And him to there.
Forward.
So basically they'll go and just back up Staufen. There we go. A little bit of extra money on them. These guys can't retrain anything. Those guys, have they been done? See if we can... no, we can't do anything there. Let's see what happens now. Oh God, go away, Venice.
Spreading the Reich's forces.
Prince Henry. You von Franken. Yeah, what the hell? Get married. Mission success. We have 2 units of cog at my... oh, thank you. 2 units of cog. Thank you, cogs. Okay. So,
Ja, mein Kaiser.
let's move him
Ja,
back to
Kaiser.
there.
Let us strike, Kaiser.
No, let's not. Let's send him back to there. So, good. You has married. Oh dear, Brian McNabb from Scotland has passed away. Milan and the Papal States have allied. And Staufen, Bologna and all the rest of it are starting to sort all their stuff out. So, that's looking okay. Let's move these guys just into there as well.
Ja, Kaiser.
What the hell are you doing going that way, you bloody fool? Oh, cool. We got Berg as well. Swiss rebels. Fantastic. So we got plenty of rebels around the area. Oh, dear. Henricus von Heidelberg has passed. Oh, dearie me. That's deeply unfortunate. Now, is my... can my boat move? Yes, it can. Now, let's see. If we move the king to there... and then move him
Yeah, fleet ready.
to there,
Ja, mein Kaiser. Taking the men ashore.
and then we shall move him all the way round to Nuremberg.
Here, noble Kaiser.
We'll put him into Nuremberg.
We shall continue tomorrow, mein
So,
Kaiser.
yeah, things are progressing slowly. Queues have stalled, of course, because I've run out of money. Yeah, 43. Kind of as expected. Now, what we shall do... see, what I'm thinking is move this guy here. He can't go any further, can he? He will have to then switch. So the guy from Nuremberg, Maximilian Mandorf, can actually go
Holy Kaiser.
down into this area here
Ja, Kaiser.
and can then basically go in and deal with Bologna. So that's going to be that plan there.
Orders, Kaiser.
And there we go. So Gunther Zern feels appreciated, which is goddamn good as far as I'm concerned. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That has been this week's Medieval 2, the Holy Un-Roman campaign. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.